Hey guys, it's John and welcome to my playthrough of No, I'm Not a Human. This is a brand new doppelganger horror game just released today. Officially, this is the full release of the game, and I'm hopping on it day one. You may be able to tell by my voice, I'm pretty sick at the moment, but it's not going to stop me from checking this game out. I played the demo about 9 months ago, I think, and that was a doozy of a playthrough. I don't think I've been backseated that much in a long time. But we'll be talking about that a little bit as we start a new game. So the concept of this is, it's a doppelganger game. People come to your door. They may be a human or they may be not a human. And there are different ways that you can detect whether or not it's a doppelganger at your door or a real person who's seeking safety and shelter. So you take in various people into your home as the days pass, and if they're a doppelganger, they'll cause some mischief, we'll just say. And you want to make sure that you don't let in any doppelgangers into your house. So yeah, you might be able to tell here, but you can tell who's a doppelganger and who's not by their eyes or their teeth, or there's different telltale signs that they'll go through over the course of the game. So let's go ahead and start a new game. Big thanks to Critical Reflex for the code, so I didn't have to pay for it. That was very nice of them. I've been looking forward to this game, developed by Trioscas. Actually, we just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Yeah, I remember. We went to the beach. But it was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early. An FMV section at the beginning is kind of interesting. Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? So these are like different characters that you meet. Alright, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. I feel like I didn't understand anything that was happening in that conversation. But here we are. We're in our home. Our extremely green, blue home. Alright. Hello. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Same as it ever was. I can already tell the translation is much better. In the demo, it was very roughly translated, and sometimes it kind of affected the gameplay because you didn't understand what they were saying at all. But I can already tell it's better. Same as it ever was. So let me level with ya. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun, and that there's people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. What's happening with the sun? Either it's gonna explode or something's gonna explode on it. Not totally sure. All I know is something's wrong with it. I'm sure you noticed this summer's been the hottest one ever, right? I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous, so I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt, or worse. Okay. How are your wife and daughter holding up? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Now I want to try something. You can view the window. A few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. So this was a big thing for me with the demo, okay? I'm just gonna say it the one time, and then we'll move on. But they're lying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. That's what you call good? So in the demo, the way it worked was, I tried to interact with the windows in the demo when I played it, but you couldn't interact with them only on the first night. So the first night I played, I tried to interact with the windows. Nothing happened. And so I was like, oh, I guess they're just set dressing. So I ignored them for the rest of my playthrough, which was about an hour long. And I got so many people. I got so many people that were like, you didn't even look. You didn't even try to look at the windows. So I'm going to be looking at the windows the whole time we're playing, okay? Don't worry, we won't miss. We're not going to skip a single window. This is where all the story is being told, apparently. Your neighbor's house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Looks like his family is asleep. Huh. Okay. Is that... Oh, it's a little calendar. A skinny dog is standing on the footpath that runs through the field. It's looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. Can we put some food out for it? Or you're just gonna leave me with that as I go to bed, huh? I don't want to go into any of my rooms in my house during the day. Okay. Nope, I don't look that way. Not anymore. What? Really? Oh, okay. I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. I don't understand what that means. Maybe we'll find out. We're going to bed now, though. Breaking news! This guy's not a doppelganger? Are you serious? Look at this guy. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. Oh, okay. We'll be very careful then. Alright, I don't remember this being here during the demo. Oh, there's some kombucha you can use to save. What, is that the radio? Oh. To catch a signal, turn the right knob. To do this, left click and hold on the right knob and move your cursor left or right. The knob for adjusting volume is on the left. Okay. It doesn't work. I removed the wave blocker from the radios. Okay. Okay, I'll try to... Oh, this is kind of a cool way to visualize it. Trying to get the signal. Okay, we did not find anything. How sensitive is it? Anything? I mean, I feel like I went pretty slow there, but yeah, I guess no signal on day one. Makes sense, I guess. All right, the kitchen office is right here. The door is cracked. There he is, our neighbor. Damn, so it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves. But she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no, and tell them someone's in the house with you. Why do I need to have other people with me? The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. You're not really setting this up very well, buddy. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy. So talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV is great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. Then what? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive. And hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it for me. Oh, right. Almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 204-291. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. Okay, sure. Oh. World's gone to shit, but a cold beer still hits right. It reduces my energy to 0! I forgot when you click on the fridge in the demo for this game, it would just deplete your energy. It would just be like, you lose your energy. And that happened to me on accident a few times. More than once. Cause like people stand near the fridge. Sometimes you just accidentally would click on the fridge. See like, look, I'm not actually, my cursor's not actually over the fridge here. I'm still clicking on it. Something to think about. Look at that, look at that. Look, I'm trying to click on the floor right here. Anyway, okay, well, I guess we had a nice little beer and that's it. Okay, but don't worry guys. Oh, I'm afraid looking out right now will make me go blind. I better take a peek at night. Oh. Okay, sure. Going back to bed then, I guess. Now that tutorial man is done telling me what I need to do. Is he still here, or did he leave? Better not go in there right now. I'll check during the day. Better not go into my own kitchen? Are you serious? In the distance, you spy the neighbor of your house, or the house of your neighbor, who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like his family's waiting for him to come back home. So wait, he's still here? Oh. Alright, let's check this out. Yeah, I'm coming. Hi! Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are lots of strange people out here tonight. What's your dad's name? You forgot his name? Oh wait, you're just testing to see if I'm a visitor or not. You're smart. I'll start asking questions to test people too. How'd you get here in one piece? I don't know. Everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day. They go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? I'll get your dad for you. Good luck. Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're going to play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice. And then you have to move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. Oh, there he is. Oh, okay. Well, cool. Hang on a second. There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Ooh. Are they afraid of something? Do the owls know more than they seem? Can I come in? Buddy, I can't even see your face. I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out, just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry, life is shitty sometimes, you know? So what can you say, my good man? Can I come in? You're not a visitor, are you? Do I look like one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor, and you're never going to get a straight fucking answer asking that directly anyway. I guess things here won't be any different from the bar. Why did they kick you out of your previous shelter? I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. Oh, are you wanting praise? Do you want me to compliment you on your self-restraint? I told you already, someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there and no one would have fucking noticed. Come in. Thank you. Trusting people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. I'm not sure I understand that reference. Is that a saying? But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even... Well, no. I shouldn't promise anything. Okay. What, are you gonna do me some kind of personal favor? You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. Okay. The world building. Hello. Oh, you. Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot outside today, and the TV said we should go out in the sun, so could you maybe find some space for me? Who are you? I lived out near the city. The asphalt over there is heating up pretty bad, as you can imagine. I actually worked at the register at a local store. At one point, I mean. I don't anymore. They, fired me. I've always had bad luck with work. What will you do now? Try to survive somehow? It's freaky out here with these visitors everywhere and the sun roasting everything. But I'd really like to live. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll be over soon, please. Let's say come in. Thank you. Thanks so much. Seriously. Now I get to live a little longer. Thank God. What? Already? Yo! Oh my God, he's got an Among Us t-shirt. You been seeing all this shit going on? Fucking crazy. You holding up okay in there, bro? What do you want? Nothing really, I'm just curious, you know? But hey, I've got a dope-ass way for you to rake in some easy cash. Wanna hear it? Since everyone else is busy being pussies about the sun, you can make fat stacks without lifting a finger. All these chumps are shitting their pants when they should be honing their grind set. Why are you here? Right down to business. I like that. I like that. Everyone thinks you're up to something in here, bringing on all these people, stirring some shit up. So I say let's roll with that. And host the party to end all parties. End of the world palooza. End of the fucking world of palooza, bro. You want to hold a party? You should leave. Oh, I see. You're a fucking moron. I didn't realize that at first. My bad. I'll just go see if your neighbor's more receptive to my genius. See you in hell, shrimp dick. Wow. I'm really sad that you left. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Really? So can I look out the window multiple times? The teenagers are still okay. Phew. I was really hoping that they would be alright. Alright, let's go to bed, I guess. Good afternoon, here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suggest this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now over to just a moment. Our studio has received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behaviors of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Huh. I'm also seeing very angular eyebrows there. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates. But first, a message from our sponsors. Huh. So now we have something that we can investigate the characters for. Hello. What's this? Toto, pretty much the only toy I had as a kid. This is a gigantic entertainment center, but no room for a TV. Kind of weird. We can talk to this guy. Yeah? Was there something you wanted? I need to test you, so I can use up an energy to test. What do you want to check? Teeth. You want me to show you my teeth? Okay, take a look. Take in that odor of sadness and smoke. Very good teeth. I don't know if I'd say they're perfect, but they're very good. Pretty yellow, right? So piss off with your tests. I'm not a visitor. So at this point we can choose to leave them alone or pull out the gun and kill them. We're gonna leave them alone for now. We'll know something's up if they start, you know, if people start dying, people start dropping like flies. I'm gonna try to get... What is this bar? There's like a bar that's increasing. Is like a time limit? Yes, I'm a human. It's simple. You send in your photos and we'll check what you really are. So this is a new show. Huh. Okay. Just send your photos to us by email to yesiam@humanverification.agency and we'll handle the rest. Okay. But please don't send anything other than eyes, teeth, and fingernails. We will not accept anything else. So you already know something about the eyes and fingernails. Well, they haven't told us on the news yet. Nobody's in the office. One of those magazines where you gotta find a certain person in the crowd. Must be annoying. Wish people would just leave me alone already. What? What's that to do with the magazine? Honestly, I'm better off being alone. I just clicked on a portrait there. You can even talk out loud to yourself. Okay, I was just kind of trying to get to know you more. Cucumber Day. Oh, some beer over there. Heh, Grandma crammed every cabinet full of dishes. Only pulled out the fancy set for holidays. Now who the hell needs it? Alright, somebody's in here. I think it's you. Yeah. I hope all this ends soon. I need to test you. What do you want to check? Teeth. Wait, what? You're gonna make me a decision based on my teeth? Okay. I just had my teeth fixed. Though if I'm honest, I can't really remember being at the dentist. Was I ever even there? God, I'm so nervous. I can't even remember if I ate yesterday. Well, they're very white, aren't they? Compared to that other guy's teeth, they were yellow. So, do I fit the description? Let's leave her alone for now. Yeah. I need to check myself. Screw this. Okay, apparently I don't need to check myself. Oh, I think I don't have the energy. Oh, nice. Can we call him? There we go. Hey neighbor, good to hear from you. So, you let a couple people in yet? If not, then you really should start thinking about it. Got any questions? You take people in too? Yeah, I have to. My daughter really doesn't like it, but what can I do? There's no other way. She keeps begging me to take her outside just to get away from all the strangers in the house. But daytime's not an option, so we go for walks at night. Dangerous, I know, but what else can I do? Okay. Got any questions? How many signs does it take to tell someone's a visitor? If only I knew. Nobody really knows how many signs it takes to be sure. I'd say it's probably best not to jump to conclusions, though. Maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to hell. That's exactly what happened, I think. How'd you sort out the issue with food? I got lucky, stocked up ahead of time. If I remember right, you did too. But if you want something special, there's that food delivery service for rest. Don't know their number, but you'll catch it on the TV or the radio ads. Got any questions? Bye. Take care. Okay, I like that you can call them. That's fun. Oh, cigarettes. Okay. All right, well, let's go ahead and end the day then. Here we go. The end of the second day? Really? You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors. If only for a moment. Hang on, I got somebody knocking. I'm coming. What's up? There, much better. Oh, howdy. My lovely wife and I are looking for a safe place to weather the storm. Would you mind if we crashed here for a bit? Only if it's no trouble, of course. What if you're trouble? Well, I guess we could go and look for shelter somewhere else. My old lady is exhausted, though. She needs a little rest. Can we stay for just a little while? If it's not too much to ask, I mean. Can your wife speak for herself? Of course she can. Honey, will you say something? She's just really tired. I'm sorry. But maybe we can all talk together another day. If we ever meet again, of course. Right, darling? Oh, forgive me. I shouldn't be pushing you like this. Why do I have the feeling that his wife is like a ventriloquist dummy or something? I don't know. I'm getting the creeps from you. You should leave. Please, friend, forgive my insistence, but try to put yourself in my shoes. My wife is very weak these days. She tires quickly, and I'd do anything for her, you understand? I love her dearly. I'd give you the shirt off my back if it could buy her safety. Speaking of that, we've got something, but it's not my shirt. How about cat food? I'm willing to give you everything I have left if it means my darling could get a moment's rest. So what do you say? Will you help us? Fine, come in. I don't take bribes. Come on in. Oh, thank you. Why are you just standing there? Come on, honey, the nice man's invited us in. She's just feeling a bit shy. That's all right, sweetie. We'll get you rested up and back to your normal self soon. Why do I feel... Oh, I got a achievement. Harsh compromise. Accept a bribe. Shameless. Hey, you on the other side of the door? I can hear your footsteps. Mind if I crash here for the night? Why are you so cheerful? What's with your face? What's wrong with it? Looks fine to me. Oh, you mean why am I smiling? Yeah, I haven't seen anyone smile in a while either. Fear's made people forget what joy even feels like. Despair blinds us to what little good is left in the world. What's there to be happy about? There's plenty of reasons, but I can't tell you what should make you happy. What did you used to love doing before all this happened? Try to remember what brought you joy. We can't allow ourselves to wallow in despair, now more than ever. Oh, really, just don't have much to go off of. Sure. I hope you remember what it was like to feel joy. Maybe then death won't be the only thing on your mind. Let's check the window. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. Oh, so he's definitely a visitor, huh? The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. What? The carefree teenagers? No, my favorite characters. Hello. The heat doesn't bother me. I'm just looking for a quiet place to rest. Might I find some peace in your home? Who are you? It doesn't matter anymore. Are you wondering if I'm a visitor? I'm not, but I do have a request. I'll ask you later. I'm not sure I can trust you with it yet. Take off your jacket. No. You don't have to let me in. I'll leave. I won't beg. I won't bother you anymore. Come on in. Thank you. Ceiling is a bit low, but it's fine. Ceiling is low. Yeah, I'm letting them all in, guys. That's right. We'll see what happens. It's a multiple playthrough type of game. Smells like someone died tonight. I let in a visitor. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors: dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads. Well, what if we wanted the ads? Turmoil, terror, and suffering, and all because of the visitors. But in our hour of need, just as our cries were about to be left unanswered, FEMA has come to our aid. These brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Management Agency are protecting us from the visitor invasion. So far, the agency has identified over 27,000 dangerous anomalies. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them about any suspicious activity around you. To do so, use the invitation to visit FEMA. And if you ever start to wonder whether you might be a guest, call our hotline, 000-451. Help us help you. Support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. Okay. So I have a new, Okay, yeah, we can call FEMA. I've only got 2 energy. Let's check out the radio. Yeah, not really anything that I can see. Gotta go a little slower. It hasn't... Nothing. Damn. Okay, so somebody let in as a visitor. Everything's gonna be okay. Huh. Still feeling cheerful? Not exactly cheerful, but I'm not falling apart either. We're still human, still holding on. We're not making the storm any worse than it already is. And when it's all over, I think we'll be able to forgive each other for the things we've done. As long as there's compassion, there's humanity. You with me? Yeah, but did you kill someone? Huh. So y'all are still alive, huh? Come on, baby, don't pout. Why are you guys out on the street? Oh, we were on our way to visit my darling wife's mother. Realized just in time that we weren't gonna make it out on our own, and well, stumbled upon your place. Thanks again for letting us stay, by the way. I don't know. Okay, you're still alive. Who died? Huh. So the trash bags mean that somebody died. If only there was a little warmth. So I guess since she was wearing a jacket and she said the heat doesn't bother her, she's likely to be a visitor. I don't know if them being in the same room as someone else and that person dying, if that has anything to do with it. Keeping the jacket on? Yes, there's one thought that frightens me. What happens if I take it off? I can't get warm, even in the heat. If I remove the jacket, will I die from the cold? Or worse, remain alive and feel even colder? Are you sweating under it? No. The body sweats to cool itself, but I don't think I can get any colder. Huh. I need to test you. What do you want to check? Teeth. Teeth? Sure, let's take a look. Okay, now those are perfect white teeth. I bite my lips until they bleed sometimes, just to feel the warmth of my own blood. Oh my god. It's her. She's a visitor for sure. A reminder that I'm still alive. I'm gonna check your hands. Nails? Sure, I'll show you. I tore them all off. Still, you can take a look. Do you think my nails match what they say about the visitors? All right, here, we're doing it. You can't really check my hands when they're like this. Forgive me, please don't shoot. There's something I'd like to tell you, but... You know, I'm tired of living like this. But you chose not to kill me. Meanwhile, someone else was killed in their own home. Everything about why that is? Wait, what? Oh no. I thought maybe I could still kill them. Well, they're definitely a visitor. I just wanted to see what they would say. Is there any way to get more energy? Damn. She's gonna kill again. That's the sad part. All right. There's a small group of FEMA employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples? Or looking for somewhere to set up a base? Oh yeah, that lady's totally... Well, now I know that if I choose not to shoot them, I can't choose to shoot them again. The charred husks of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. 2 FEMA employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You had to think about what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. What? Oh, God. Howdy! I'm not letting you in. Is your door nice and sturdy? Never know what might happen to it. You understand? We've got a gun. Delicious! Despair gives courage to the coward, yes? So, you alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days? So that guy's definitely a visitor, right? I'm surprised that they kept in the shot of him with his grin on, because people told me in the comments when I played the demo that that's actually based on like this pretty notorious picture of Judge Holden from the book Blood Diamond, or Diamond Blood Meridian? Blood Meridian, that's it. Sorry, I'm a little I got Sudafed going through my system, so I'm a little woozy at the moment. But yeah, I'm not saying it's like plagiarized or anything, but I'm surprised that it was kept the same. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for FEMA employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor. Yeah, I kind of want them to track him down too. Hey, hello, I guess, if that's better. Is this like your place? I mean, your house, sir? Yeah, it's mine. So, can I come in then? Or are you just gonna leave me out here? I couldn't find a basement or any other decent hiding spot, so here I am. What are you doing hiding in basements? I'm traveling, I guess. Want to see the world. Different places. Maybe I'll find a new home somewhere. But I'm broke, so it's either making deals for a room or sneaking into basements. Whatever, that's life. Sometimes you just gotta run into total jerks though. Ugh. So try anything creepy and I'll punch your freaking lights out. Come on in. Ugh, never mind. You've already got that couple in the spot that ties the house together. If I'm gonna stay, then we're doing things my way. Hey, that rhymes. Neat. I'll kick them out? You want me to kick out the couple? No, you should leave. Pfft, whatever. I shouldn't have wasted my time on you. Oh, okay. I kind of want to call the neighbor, but I guess I gotta do that during the day. So, we meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. What are you talking about? It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with a divination. There's no way this guy is coming inside my house. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? Just open it right in the middle. Who are you? Me? I am I. You? You were home. Yes, a tragic story indeed. Is this what awaits us? It's quite possible. What does it mean? I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what you do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. Okay, bye. Is he talking about, like, does he remember from when I was playing the demo? I don't know. Alright, yeah, someone died tonight because I need to kill that. I need to kill that lady with the jacket. Good afternoon, here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors. Wow. Very normal looking people there. Noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA, but first a word from our sponsors. Okay guys, we're going to take a quick break, and I'll be back in a moment with more No, I'm Not Human. I need to blow my nose so bad. And we're back. I blew my nose. Not that it was any of your business. Once upon a time, two brothers lived near a dam. The daily splashing of water made the river foam like a crisp beverage on a summer day. Later in life, the image of their childhood in mind, the two brothers started Bober Brewery together. Oh, this is actually a reference to another development team I think called the Bober Brothers. They made a game called It's Just a Prank, and then another game called The Hole, and I've been meaning to play them for a while now. I think Trioskaz is friends with them or something. Since then, Bober Cerny has been one of the best-selling beers both at home and in bars. Bober Cerny beer. Drink the good stuff. Drink a lot. Now available through 4 Rest Food Delivery. Call now. And we got the phone number for that. Although I gotta say, you're looking a little visitor-like there, buddy. Okay, first things first. Who died? You're okay? The couple? Oh! Okay, let's just take care of this. I'm just gonna test her for fun. Eyes? Now, eyes are a window to hell, not to the soul. My soul burned out long ago. Maybe that's why I'm so cold. Okay, your eye seems fine, actually. Narrow pupils? Probably because the cold has tightened my skin. Shame the sun still burns me like everyone else. At least my flesh was warm as it charred. Okay, that's enough. Don't let me stop you. Waiting is worse than death. Bye. You know. I finally understand why I'm cold. I got an achievement. Identify a visitor and take action. Okay, well, looks like we've done the right thing then. We would have gotten that achievement if they were fake. You're so suspicious. I hope all this ends soon. So basically I've just got them and the happy guy now. That's it. I need to test you. What do you want to check? Eyes. You want to check my eyes? I can already guess what you'll see. What happens if I have one of the signs? So they got bloodshot red eyes. Yeah, well, no one's surprised about that. Is that so? Hands. You want to look at my fingernails? That's a weird thing to check. But okay, take a look. What's on them? Dirt? No way. I don't remember digging in the dirt at all. Okay, so I was curious about this because, you know, when I played the demo for this game 9 months ago, I remember being so, like, blown away because this character, it's the same thing happening in the full release of the game. They have perfect teeth. They have dirt under the fingernails. They have bloodshot red eyes. But I'm pretty sure they're not a visitor. Which is really weird, right? And they're acting so odd. I think at some point we'll ask them about this lump on their shoulder and they're gonna act really defensive about it. I think they're not a visitor, so I'm not gonna pull the gun on them. So yeah, it's weird because you would think like they're showing the signs. They've got 3 signs of being a visitor. But it really seems like with this game, and I assume that this is like totally on purpose because it was like this in the demo and it's like this in the full release. It's really just supplemental information when you see that they have perfect teeth or dirt on their fingernails or whatever. Because it seems like it's more important, like weird stuff like that lady being like, even though it's blazing hot outside, she's like, I don't get warm. I'm cold, actually. I'm not going to take my jacket off either. That seems to be more of an indicator that somebody's a visitor than this other stuff. I don't know. Let's call our neighbor because... Oh, I wish I could just click on the sticky note and they would call it, but... I didn't know what FEMA was doing over there. Hey, neighbor. Thanks for calling. Honestly, I'm still shaken up by all this. The murders, the soldiers, FEMA. They even showed up at my door last night. I asked about people staying here, scribbled something on a tablet, and then one of them took someone out of my house. Good thing they didn't take your daughter. No way in hell I'd ever let that happen. Over my dead body. If those bastards so much as lay a finger on her, I'll tear them apart. Where'd they take your tenant? Hell if I know. They said it was for tests. I thought all these soldiers and government officials would fix things. Should have known better than to think they'd help us or get us to a safe place. What is FEMA? I don't know. Nobody really knows much about them. They come out of nowhere, acting like they've got everything under control. But how do they even spot the signs when they're all just normal human traits? Feels like they're not telling us the whole truth. Okay, take care. Thanks. Never thought we'd end up living through interesting times. The sun, the visitors, and now FEMA. So many questions, and not a single damn answer. Neighbor, I need to ask something of you. If something happens to me, promise me you'll look after my daughter. I promise. Thank you, neighbor. I knew I could count on you. Alright, I gotta go. Stay strong. Oh boy. Do we really not have any cigarettes? Wait. Oh yeah, 0 remaining. Well, yeah, we've only got 2 guests with us now. I guess we'll, go to sleep. I'm figuring this is the type of game that's gonna take multiple attempts to get through correctly. So, I'm excited, actually, to give it a shot. Oh, your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, has burned to a crisp and is now blacker than black. Seems like the fire went out only a short while ago. Well, it looks like it's still going. The fire went out. Look, it's still raging. Could someone have burnt it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head, and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. Damn. Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Why should I trust you? I can show you my credentials if it will put you at ease. Anyway, visitors rarely move in groups, maybe even never. Why are you in protective gear? Should we be wearing that too? No, but you could buy some if it would help make you feel safer. We're still in the process of studying the sun's effect on the environment. It's important for us to be careful since we're spending so much time outside. Does FEMA have a plan of action? Of course, but we can't action our plans without proof. So we'll take one of the people staying here back to our laboratory. We'll have them complete a few tests so we can make sure everything's above board, then we'll send them back. Do I need to pack? Is this your house? Then no. Stay with the other residents. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. We'll just take one person and be on our way. Have a good night. Oh! They took the happy guy. Oh, it's just me and the shoulder lump lady. Hello? Anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? Why don't you knock your own damn head in instead? Don't bang on my door. Hey now, no hard feelings. Didn't mean to wake ya. I ain't been sleeping a wink myself. Used to be a grave digger, you know? Not that there's much point in it now. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just keel over and rot where they fall. Did you see something out there? Sure did, damn it. I was digging a grave, one some fella ordered. He's standing there, watching me work. I was digging and digging, and then bam, the shovel hit something. Thought it was a rock, but no, a hand reached up out of the soil. It was a visitor crawling up out of the ground, and that guy, he just laughed. I ran like hell and didn't look back. Didn't dare go home. Figured it's safer in a crowd. Alright, sure. Thanks. Just be quick with that door, alright? I'm terrified these visitors might be right behind me. Yeah, you seem somewhat normal so far. Man, let me check the, The entire squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered around the whole street, and one of them is missing its head. Did that pale, creepy stranger kill them all? I hope not. Let's look over here. Oh, the pale, creepy man is standing on the street, smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head on a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. Well, okay. So he's just standing out there like that, waiting on the off chance that I might look out my blinds and Kravitz him in the street. Hi, let me in. What happened? My dad, killed my daddy. Who did it? Visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Daddy was talking to them about something, and then they killed him. Now our house is on fire. Come in. You'll help me? I'm scared. We got it. We gotta let her in. We're not letting in anybody funny now, though. Okay, well, I mean, hi. You open or not? Do you know the bald man? What do you want? Crate of beer? Drawer? Ham leg? Don't know. Give whatever. You open? Yes? No? They tell me come here, so I came. How did you find my house? Who are you? I dance. Ballet, you can tell? Did someone send you here? Don't think so. Why matter? Heh. Prove that you're a person. 2 arm, 2 leg, 1 head. Not enough for you? Did I pass test? You open or no? No, you should leave. Look at Kitty. Think again. Go to hell already. You find Kitty in her house. Small gift from me. Oh, no. Not my fault. Poor little kitty. He didn't do anything wrong. We gotta take care of that little girl, though. We're not letting that crazy lady in here. Good afternoon. You are watching the news. Well, I should hope so. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure: hairless armpits. Okay, well, FEMA reports that the visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. What? The agency is asking citizens to bear with the tests and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. FEMA suggests that the visitor phenomenon may be infectious or pose a thus far undisclosed biological threat. For this reason, it's critical to report any potential visitors and isolate them immediately. If you can't hand over a visitor to a quarantine zone right away, issue them a special request to appear before FEMA. During the next collection round, an employee will take in anyone who has this paper for examination. That's all for now. Okay. Let's check the radio. Damn. This is volume. Left one's volume. Okay, am I doing this wrong? Turn the right knob. Left click and hold. Right. Oh, try changing the wave range. Oh, okay. I haven't done that yet. Whoopsie. Call us now, 891-533, and we'll connect you with the, oh my gosh, the perfect conversation partner? Okay, we finally got it. Sorry, what was that? Phone roulette, okay. I don't really want to do that though. Wait, okay. I'm calling my neighbor. Damn. We'll see if you were in there. Okay. Pretty sure you're okay at this point. How you doing? Oh, I want my mommy. Tell me what happened. I don't know. They came in and started talking and Dad said they were wrong. Then they said, Daddy. Okay, just rest for now. The girl calls out for her father nonstop. There's no end in sight to her hysterics. Oh. Don't worry. We'll get him somehow. You. How are you? Wish them visitors would just go back underground. Why did you become a gravedigger? Huh? Oh, my job? Yeah, I don't know, actually. Cemetery's kind of like a library, you know? But these books aren't for reading, they just lie there, quiet. I used to know every grave. Who's where, how their arms were folded, what suit they had on, their names. Then one day I'm digging a fresh hole, right? Normal day, nothing weird. Feels deep enough, and then bam! Empty. Empty, I tell ya. But the paper said someone should have been down there. Some guy, dead for sure. I remember he had a mustache. But poof, gone like dew in the morning. If a dead man disappears, is that like dying all over again? Okay, you are a little weird, but you don't strike me as visitor weird. Okay, nobody's in here anymore. That's too bad that two guests had to die. I think it was pretty obvious that that lady was a visitor. I'm kind of, like I said, not that it's an excuse for my poor gameplay. Guys, please forgive me, but I am pretty sick right now. So, I woke up last night at 1 a.m. And then I basically had like a fever dream for like the next 5 hours. It was horrible. I don't know what you call it, but like something like when you're like trying to sleep, but it's like you're like half asleep, half awake, and you're just like, I don't know, thinking, you're like visualizing things. It only happens when I'm sick, but I hate it. Okay, Children's Day, really? As my father would say, every day is Children's Day. I remember I asked him, because they would have Mother's Day and Father's Day, and I'd be like, what about Children's Day? And he'd be like, every day is Children's Day. You know, this is when I was like 12, so. You know what, let's test us. Let's see what we look like. Let's check our armpits. Okay, we got hair there. TV made me do it. Check a person for visitor signs for the first time. I got an achievo. Fuck, what the hell is that? Looks like a rash, or worse, a fungus. Gotta clean myself up. Maybe it'll help. Clean up. Okay, and I just noticed our fingernails seem to be okay. I don't want to test the poor little girl. Screw this. You know, some people shave their armpits because that's just how they like it to be. Doesn't mean that they're a visitor, okay? Maybe they just don't like having hair there. These mysterious anonymous people shouldn't be judged for that. I need to test you. Fine, go on, check. I'm wide open. Turned inside out long ago. Armpits. Check your teeth. When you dig too deep, sometimes you don't just find bones. Okay, yeah. Your teeth look fine. Yeah. These white ones are mine. Fair and square. Those shiny ones, well, let's just say I found them. Would have been wasted down there anyway. But look, ta-da! They came in handy. Okay. I really don't think that you're a visitor at all. You. I'm gonna test your armpits. Are you just gonna have all of the signs? Just like those visitors back home. Sorry, it was a horrible experience. I'll show you. Ugh. Am I human? Am I? Tell me I'm a human, please, please. Okay. Looks a lot like mine, actually. All right, well, here we go. I know I could save it the kombucha, and then I could save scum if something happens that I don't like, but I'm not gonna do that. Oh, you're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house, oh so very soon. Oh, what's that above it? Aurora Borealis? You see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burnt black, and it looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. The head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat, probably left behind by that creepy pale visitor. Yeah, I'm not a fan of him. What? Good evening. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. Will you return the person you took? Return? Ah, so our team's already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. I'm not interested in these tests. You misunderstand. This is not a choice. One way or another, this is happening. The sooner you cooperate, the sooner it will all be over. No, they're taking the gravedigger guy. If you're unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Huh. Well, damn. So you're still holed up here, I see. What did you think of that guy? The one in the suit. I don't know how to feel about him. Why feel it all? Everything's been decided for us. A blessing, wouldn't you say? Or do you want to fit it all by yourself? I'm doing what I can. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fire, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. Listen. You alone? Not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitors to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags. Oh boy.
Hey kid, how are things holding up around your neck of the woods? I ain't from around here. Never been one to stay in one spot too long. But I can't roam around like I used to no more. Age will do that to you, son.
What are you hoping to find here?
Here in town? I just needed a place to my bones rest, kid. Yeah. Ever since this damned business with the sun, they've been crawling out of their holes more than ever. I'm telling you, son, they're up to something, and they need to be put down.
You want to hunt the visitors?
Ain't you doing the same thing? Now, you ain't a fool, kid, but hell if I'm gonna just shoo them away. Let one go, it'll be right back to tear your damn throat out. Ain't getting a second chance with them crafty varmints.
Alright, come on in.
Knew you weren't soft. You got some backbone, son. We'll wipe them out. Won't let no varmint within a mile of this place.
Oh. Yeah, you're not a visitor.
Oi! Oh, well, it's gone Pete Tong, eh? This ain't a society no more. The beasts have come out to play. Finally, no more holding back.
You one of the beasts?
We're all animals, mate. Keep denying it, and they'll just eat you alive. Won't even leave the bones. This is the new world order. Might makes right. Anyone who says otherwise will be dead as a dog by morning.
How many houses have you been through?
I never stayed in one of them too long. Seen the same everywhere I go. Fear blinds people to the bigger picture. You still got proper order here. That's a rare thing, sunshine. I'm curious to see how you keep it.
You should leave.
Ah, that's how it is it? Expect to hear from me again, sunshine.
No. I got an achievement. Do not disturb. Refuse entry to aggressive tenants. Oh, I thought I heard somebody tapping on the glass. I don't like that. I really don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm going to bed. No, someone died tonight. I let in a visitor. Emergency broadcast. Wildfires are now sweeping across forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activity is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in their fight against the visitors. Aura film photography. Dark patches appearing on a captured image is a strong indicator that the subject might be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. Each day, spotting visitors is getting harder and harder. Signs aid the search, but did you ever find yourself wanting a foolproof way? Introducing our new revolutionary aura-sensitive photographic film. It exposes the soul's energy, allowing you at home to discern a human from a hostile visitor. Take a photo. If you see black patches, you found a visitor. Word from our sponsors. The heat won't stop you. Feel the drive. With Energica, you're alive. Wow, an invigorating energy drink that quenches your thirst faster and more effectively than water? Now available from 4S Delivery. Alright. Who did I take in last night? Was it just the guy? No. The little girl's dead. So he's a visitor. Stay sharp. Any one of us could be a visitor. Hand over a FEMA notice. Wait, that means I have to turn them over to FEMA, right? So you killed her. We're just not gonna talk about that. You're a hunter, right? More of a ranger, kid. Lived that way out in the wilds. No TV, just radio. That's how I found out what was going on. Decided I wouldn't let no one cross my threshold. No siree. My home's a fortress. What if one of them were a visitor? Sweet talks me, then slits my throat while I sleep. Why are you here then? Hell, if I'm letting that tall son of a gun get his hands on me. He's the reason I gone and left my cabin. I can see it in your eyes. You've seen him too, ain't you, son? You saw the tall, pale visitor too? So I ain't the only one. Yeah, I saw it. If you only knew what I done been through, kid. I'll talk about it, just not tonight. Bring me a beer tomorrow and you'll hear it all. I think you have to be the visitor though, because you haven't killed anybody. Although I am curious about taking your photo. If it turns out I'm a visitor, does that mean I'll start killing people? Will I be dangerous? Or was I always dangerous? Maybe I already kill people. Huh. So no black splotches. Can you imagine? So it's true then? Yeah, you're just a weirdo. It's okay. Damn. We're really not doing well. Nothing. Something. This is dispatch. Dispatch? Check quarantine zone status. Code 51. Reports of explosions at 300 hours. Unit 328 reporting. Code 60. Mass civilian casualties. Officers down. This is 28-8. Code 451. Requesting burn team for body disposal. Acknowledged. Initiating code 984. The city is cordoned off pending investigation. Stand by for reinforcements. Wait, if being a visitor is contagious, could I be a visitor? No. Loneliness and isolation. Yeah, I love having a poster like this up at my home. Need to check myself. Teeth? Huh. Shit. White. Smokers would kill for these. I can't take a photo of myself? I can't take a selfie? Okay, but we gotta kill that guy. Or, hand over FEMA notice? I'm gonna try it. What's that? Fine, I'll take it. Yeah, next time FEMA comes, which will be, I think FEMA starts coming every night. From this point, it seems like they've been coming every night. They'll take him away. Eyes? Oh, yeah, we're good on eyes. Eyes look fine. Not red. Nothing they can pin on me. Can you imagine looking in the mirror and seeing white teeth and being like, damn it! Shit. Alright. Well, we're gonna take another break and I'll be back in a moment with more. No, I'm not a human. I think we're really not doing well. I think the way it works is that the pale visitor kills you if you don't have enough people living in your home. And I'm not sure if the shoulder lump lady is really going to cut it, so we'll see. But, you know, this is my first time playing through, and I'm learning stuff for next time, next run. So, yeah, see you guys in just a second. Hello, I am back. We're about to lose the game, probably. I bet. Right. You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tear-streaked, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought. Things will only get worse. Sheesh. You know, that guy with the plaid shirt. He's humming. The path along the field is littered with the bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a FEMA officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. You know, I was gonna make fun of you guys for being so crazy about the windows, but they're actually very... I like them a lot. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter, but it seems no one is willing to let them in. Oh, I got an achievement. Come and see. Witness the beginning of the end. Oh, wow. No one's coming tonight. Uh-oh. Wait, what? I thought that FEMA was gonna come tonight. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. Okay, so nobody died last night. What are the visitors? Ghosts? Creatures from deep underground? No, this is neither a sci-fi novel nor a cheap headline. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swirl about the visitors' true origin. Are they aliens? The Walking Dead? A lab experiment gone wrong? According to authorities, these are all just baseless theories. Studies show that a visitor is a human who has come into contact with an undetermined biological agent. Methods of transmission remain unknown, and FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for the signs of visitors. If you believe you've been exposed or are unsure whether you might be a visitor, call the FEMA hotline. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for more after the break. Huh. Okay. I think you can go pretty fast. If you can hear this, stay away from the outskirts. FEMA officers are shooting at anyone trying to leave. Right. I don't know what's going on. I just want to get out of here. Someone please hit. Well. Well, now I'm wondering, he didn't kill anybody last night, so now I'm wondering if he is a visitor or not. But then who killed the little girl? See, if it was you, somebody would have died every night, you would think. I don't know. Taking the photo. We'll see if it's the same. Okay, it's the same. Maybe I should check me. I don't know. Hands? Okay, no dirt under the fingernails. Clean hands. Some powder marks. Nothing major. Some powder marks. You serious? Should I call some? Let me just call it phone roulette. 891533. Hello, you've reached phone roulette. We'll connect you with our perfect conversation partner shortly. Please hold. Hi, hello. Hello? I need to talk to someone. So much has happened recently. I tried reaching out to friends and people I know, but nobody answers. Then I found out about phone roulette. Maybe it's not the best place for me to be pouring my heart out, but I don't really have much choice. I know it's not right to burden a stranger with my problems, but you have no idea how much just talking to someone will help me. It would make me feel so much better. Would you mind listening to me? Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. I think it might be easier if I tell you a little about myself. Anything in particular that you'd like to know? You said your friends wouldn't answer? I'd love to try calling them again, but I don't know how. When the cataclysm started, I decided to leave my hometown, fly as far as possible from the heat. I promised everyone I'd call regularly, check in with each of them and see how they're doing. But when I got here, I couldn't reach them. Later I found out why. Their phone lines had been cut. The whole city was cut off from the rest of the world. Now I'm here, safe, but all my friends... The thought of never seeing those I care about again terrifies me. I miss the quiet days, when life felt simple and the future was something to look forward to. Do you miss your hometown? Why did you go alone? I didn't want to, but my best friend actually wanted to come with me, but he couldn't. He didn't have the papers to travel. And when the cataclysm hit, getting them became impossible. He was so crushed. He regretted not getting them sooner. I wanted to help him, but I didn't know how. I think he was in love with me, you know? He cared about me so much. Always supportive, always ready to listen. Eventually I realized we liked each other. I wanted him to confess his feelings first, but I guess he just couldn't find the right moment. And then the cataclysm started, and there wasn't any time for that anymore. I regret not telling him first. Well, you know a little about me, now it's your turn. I don't even know where to start. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong with talking about yourself. Well, I don't have anyone I'd consider close. I had a tough relationship with my father. I'm no longer part of that family. Now all I have is this damn house. I'm sorry, it sounds like you're not too thrilled about the house ending up with you. The house ending up with you. Pretty much. I can't even imagine what you went through. Hey, thanks again for talking to me. Goodbye, and stay strong, okay? So should we call FEMA? And be like, we got somebody for you to come pick up. Hello, this is Federal Emergency Management Agency, Medical Division. We are now able to provide consultation services regarding official visitor screening procedures. Please state your question. Oh. What should I know about the teeth sign? For accurate testing, we recommend avoiding tobacco products. Smoking may lead to the condition of the teeth, may affect the condition of the teeth, leading to unreliable results. Okay. What about the nail sign? To ensure a proper reading of your visitor status, please refrain from washing your hands before examination. Water may remove surface residue, which could lead to errors in our false results. What about the eyes thing? Please avoid coffee and or caffeine-containing beverages. Caffeine is a known cause of both insomnia and nervousness, and can also lead to bloodshot or reddened eyes. What am I supposed to do with their armpits? The translation in this game is still a little wonky. It's much better than the demo, but what am I supposed to do with them? To ensure that underarm tests are accurate, you must avoid any contact with water. Refrain from showering and washing your hands. Okay, that's everything. I thought that I could call FEMA and be like, come get him. Come get your boy. Township Day the 7th, okay. Let's go to bed. A group of evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They're in shock, whispering among themselves. They likely want to take shelter there. But is there any place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world? Great question. Oh, on the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense, but for sport? Whatever the case, you hope you're not his enemy. Yeah, let's close the blinds. You know, you need to get good at looking out through your blinds without actually opening them. It's a skill. Trust me. On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed, or did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answer, only guesses. Damn. What's wrong with you? The man looks at you, eyebrows raised. He seems unable to answer. What am I supposed to do with you? He just stands there, staring through the peephole. You can't be sure, but his cheeks seem wet with tears. Yeah, come on in. Leave! He keeps standing there, mumbling. Just leave already! Your shout startles him. A moment passes, then he turns and walks away.
Damn, it's boiling out here. Boiling, I tell ya.
You okay?
No, I'm not fucking okay. Look at me. Feels like my damn skin's melting. Melting, I tell ya.
God, it's hotter than any tropical resort I've ever stayed in.
Huh? I just need a cold soak. Mind if I borrow your shower?
Why do you need my bathroom?
I'm serious, boy. I don't feel well. I need cold water. Now. I dragged myself all the way here, and for what? An insolent upstart to turn away an important man? I used to run this shit show. I was a minister. Come on, I can make it worth your while. You let me in now. When this is all over, I'll see that you're compensated. And well, I might add.
I think you're a visitor that's here at night, and it's just like, the humans tell me it's very hot outside. So it's so hot. Really hot.
No. Leave.
Yes, I know what'll do the trick. Yes, I do. Here's a little something for me.
Cigarettes. What do you think? Does that sweeten the pot?
I don't take bribes.
Preposterous. Can you not see how poorly I'm faring out here? Where the hell am I supposed to go? I'm fucked.
Yeah, well, I think you're a visitor. So, there you go. I've been very bad at detecting them so far, so who knows?
Hey.
Hey, look, it's me.
Can you let me in, pal?
What happened to you?
I got caught in the midday sun while putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest, the boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally.
Aren't you at a hospital?
A hospital? There are no more hospitals, pal. When the visitors came, the whole point of hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. There's no helping me now. I'd have been better off putting out those fires and dying out there with my buddies. I don't have much time left anyway.
I feel like we gotta let in somebody. Come on in.
Thanks, pal. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I don't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us this slip of paper at work before we went to put the fires out. It's a mandate telling us to report to a FEMA quarantine zone. But why go if everyone who does ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I feel like everything has gone to shit on this playthrough. So, good afternoon. This is the news. We bring you important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motive remains unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Silence is the harbinger of death, a sinister quiet that drains the soul. But worse than the emptiness is the ringing, a distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bell tolls for us all, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax. Are those roaches? An infernal nest where visitors thrive, tangled deep in sticky sustenance. Cerumen inundes. What? Up next, a special report of the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. What? Today's incident has sparked numerous theories. Some reports describe a lone shooter, while others mention an armed group dressed in hooded clothing. However, the city's greatest challenge may still lie ahead. Due to the lockdown measures imposed, corpse disposal in surrounding areas has been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections, however, will continue as scheduled. If you're able to cremate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until the situation is resolved before surrendering any accumulated remains. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. So nobody died last night. This poor guy. So goddamn hot. How are you feeling? Seems like it's even worse than I thought. Damn it. I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. Did ease the pain a little when you let me in, though. Thank you. But now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys out there are dying. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I've got anything to lose. I'm already on my way out after all. I want to test you. Sure, pal. I've got nothing to hide. Everything I had went up in flames. Photo. Sure, whatever. You only get a charred corpse, though. That's how it always is. Huh. What a horrible photo, by the way. How'd it turn out? I actually don't know. I don't know. I need to see, like, an example of that, I guess. Those weren't the ones who attacked the quarantine zone. I saw it. I saw what was there. That it wasn't human. Huh. Hospitality Day, huh? I don't know what to do. I guess I can test them again. I don't know. Ears. You won't find much to check. They're charred down to the cartilage. Okay. I'm sure my hearing will go soon. Probably for the best. I really don't think that you're a visitor. Damn. I don't know what to do. I think I'm getting close to losing. A group evicted by FEMA has settled into your neighbor's ruins. Though little remains, the basement seems to be intact, a small pocket of safety. How long can they keep hiding? I don't know. Whew. Wild dogs roam the street. Their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger wears them thin. Inside your house, you don't fear them. But now you can't shake the feeling that it's better not to go outside. Small groups carrying their belongings gather nearby. They whisper, careful not to be heard by FEMA officers. Looks like they're moving from the quarantine zones and are moving into former residents' homes. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. Are we ever gonna get those people back from FEMA? They're lying, aren't they? Hello. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. Bring back the ones you took. You're in no position to make demands. You've all done nothing but try to get in our way. And look where that's got us. We recently had to wipe out a visitor colony. A place that used to be my hometown. When are you gonna get rid of the visitors? If it were that simple, there'd be no need for FEMA. Just let us do our job. We have the situation under control. I have to hand someone over to you again? Yes. But this time we'll need 2. What? Doesn't matter who, just hand 2 of your residents over. Now. Everything will be back to normal soon. No, I'm done. For fuck's sake. Have it your way. You enjoying the view behind me? That's what happens when stubborn assholes like you get in our way. Resist and it'll happen again. We care about this city. Just give us people. You'll get them back soon. Thank you. No. Okay, they took the plaid shirt guy, and they took the other guy. If the pale visitor comes back, we are so screwed. Yes, your house is perfect. I can feel it. Yes, and it's mine. That is correct. Death is everywhere. Some were burned, some dragged out and executed. Death's taken a liking to you, yeah. Who even are you? Why are you dressed like that? We are the harbingers of a new faith, the orators of a hallowed doctrine. Death hath come. She wishes only to soothe humanity, to free us from our chaos, bitterness, and bedlam. We are simply helping her draw closer. It is the only way to find salvation. There's no going back. You want to come in or something? I need not come in. My mission is only to spread the hallowed truth that brings everlasting peace. But my brothers require shelter. Death is drawn to this place. They will conduct rites for the departed. You simply need to keep them safe. Sounds like a tall order. It is a tall order. The road to higher purpose is never one easily traveled. Do you not long for peace? A world where no one is a burden to any other? Watch over my people, and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Alas, there's no other way. Then I'll just shoot you all. You think we few are all that carry the torch of our faith? Others will come. While you sleep, they'll douse the walls in gasoline and strike a match. Even if you survive the blaze, your house will be gone. Where will you run? So perhaps let them stay, yes. I doubt it shall take very long. Oh my god. Oh, it's the guy. Keeping your distance, huh? Good. That improves your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor. Why aren't you indoors? This ain't a damn game. Some people pity the visitors. Think they can, I don't know, get better. Couple days pass, they butcher everyone in the house. Then they run off and do it all again. No justice. I don't hide. I am justice. I bring order. What's with the gear? Is that supposed to make you visitor-proof? Visitor-proof? Oh, you mean this necklace? Yeah, that's a good term. I'll have to start using that. It's a reminder, so I don't forget how many houses and how many towns I've purged. I pull a single tooth from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to take.
And if one really leaves an impression on me, I might take something else.
So why are you here?
Hold it. You already asked your questions. Now, I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for?
A half-naked visitor annihilated an entire patrol.
Just one. Half naked. So it wasn't wearing any protective armor? Interesting. You actually saw him? Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. You've got my attention. I'll be back again.
Hello? Oh, here, lean on me for a bit. Do you maybe have room for us? Are you both sick or just one of you? We all suffer from depression to some degree. We knew where things were headed even before all this trouble with the sun. Have you been following the news? It's all been leading up to this. But I don't think the sun's actually gonna explode. Aren't you tired of carrying her around? Please mind what you say. Oh, damn, I skipped through it. We both left our parents' house together. All we have is each other now. Come on in. Thank you. Help me bring her in. I think our parents' death worsened her condition, but she's been like this for a long time now. Maybe she'll be able to snap out of it a little while we're here. Well, I need to bring in some people. Can't just be shoulder lump lady.
Oh boy. Okay.
Good afternoon. You're watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bleeding gums. Hey, I have gingivitis. If an individual shows this condition, come to your door, do not engage. What? Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to the relevant authorities. That's the latest for now. Next up, a special report on a dangerous new cult. Okay, well, yeah. You know, some of us have gingivitis, that's just normal. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I thought that we were gonna get killed by the pale visitor. Cause I think he's designed for, like, if you don't have enough real people in your home, he just kills you. And like non-visitors, I don't know. And that's part of the, like, the gameplay loop is like FEMA takes people away, does not return them. And so you gotta keep taking people in to supply FEMA, but also not get killed by the pale visitor. I think that's the gameplay loop. Anyway. I was gonna keep going until I got like a game over, but we're okay right now. We're on day 9. World Thank You Day, really. So I'm gonna keep going in the next video. You might be able to, yeah. I don't know what it is. I think it's just a cold. My whole family's got something right now. Started with my daughter. One of her friends gave it to her. Her friend is constantly sick, so I'm surprised it's taken so long. Normally, she doesn't get sick at all, my daughter, but yeah, she gave it to the rest of us, I think. Because she's been sniffling and kind of crabby for a few days. No fever or anything, and I don't know, I've just got like... Anyway, I don't need to tell you. I sound like a visitor at your door right now. My sinuses are really acting up. Can I come in? They say it's hot out here, but I'm really cold. Anyway. But yeah, I'll post a new video of No, I'm Not Human in 2 days. That's how this works on this channel. Every other day, there's a new video for a series. So, if you want to keep up with the playthrough, there's a playlist in the description. And yeah, we'll just play through it. I plan on playing through the game multiple times because it's kind of designed that way. If I'm understanding it right, though, it seems like the same characters are always a visitor or are always human. I'm not sure how much variance there is on it, but I'm eager to play through it multiple times. We gotta have the little girl live. I mean, that's just, we gotta have that happen. So I'll definitely do at least one more run. And I want to see if I can get, you know, like a proper ending if it's in the game right now. As for my thoughts on it, I think I've always thought this was the most robust doppelganger game. I never really liked That's Not My Neighbor very much at all. It's got like just the right amount of like bizarre artwork and I don't know, just like atmosphere to it. And I'm eager to see how it expands on it in subsequent videos. I think it's done a good job so far of keeping that kind of bizarre, like surrealist sort of horror present, you know, with people that come to your door. Some of them just look weird, you know. Some of them just act weird, but some of them are visitors. So I like the gameplay loop, and I'm ready to start. Ready to play some more. Sorry, I can like barely think right now. Can't wait to get backseated on this game. I always get backseated on games that are really simple, that you can basically just pick up on everything by watching. I actually don't get backseated very much on like actually difficult games. Like Bloodborne, I pretty much like barely got anybody like on my back about that one. Or like not even like Hollow Knight Silksong, which I'm also playing right now. But this game, people are just like, I see everything. I understand. Oh, he doesn't know that you can change the wavelength on the radio. You know, yeah, whatever. That's enough complaining. I'll see you guys in 2 days. Thanks for watching. Think critically.